following program is a SUTV student production. The views expressed are not necessarily those of Salisbury University, the University System of Maryland, its regents, administration, officers, employees, or representatives.
Such as Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr.
At 7:30 in the morning beside the Wayne Street Park.
Good evening and welcome to SUTV Evening News. I'm Brooke Reese. We begin tonight's broadcast with the issue that faces students every day, parking. Now, despite the construction on our main campus this semester and in years past, students are still struggling to find a spot.
Parking at any college campus is a hassle. Salisbury University is no different. For many students, trying to find a parking spot on campus can be pretty tough.
It's hard to park here when you want to study at night, and it's definitely hard to park here when you're running late for class.
Definitely have to circle around a couple times, make sure you come at least 15 minutes early.
As you can see, the parking lot here in front of Academic Commons is usually full throughout the day. Is the university providing enough parking spaces, or are students creating a problem of their own, like this car here with no parking permit? Is there a solution? Michelle Malone at Parking Services says parking complaints are usually from students who want to park only at Academic Commons area.
About parking on campus, we have a lot of open spots. Some Academic Commons, lots A and B is a problem lot because everybody wants to park there.
Other students finding a parking spot doesn't have to be so hard.
If you come early enough, around 7 or 8, you can find pretty much open parking spots and could park anywhere for the most part.
Plan ahead, plan better. I feel like a lot of people, when they have problems with parking and complain, it's like they're in a rush, and then where they wanted to park at, they couldn't park, and it messes up other plans.
Adding more parking spaces costs money, and the school has no plan for expansion anytime soon. Students would like to see the university come up with other solutions like having a parking availability app.
I think Salisbury should invest in technology that tells you how many parking spots are open at each lot. But it's expensive, so I understand the school doesn't want to invest into something like that.
In the meantime, taking the university shuttle, riding a bike, or coming to school earlier can make your parking situation a little easier. For SUTV News, I'm Brianna Corbin reporting.
Thanks, Brianna. Now, the City of Salisbury has partnered with Salisbury University to help students in the Purdue School of Business put their entrepreneurial plans to action. Karis Lund shows us how some of those students are actually putting this to the test.
The Purdue School of Business is encouraging students at SU to get involved in making their business ideas a reality. We spoke to the co-founders of SU Housing Ambassadors, a one-stop shop for finding off-campus housing.
Basically, at this point, what we've done is we've teamed up with multiple landlords and property managers in the area. So basically what we're doing is we're kind of, filling the men between the students and the property managers and the landlords, and we're kind of creating a relationship so that we make the process easier for landlords and property managers, and then we also make the process much easier for the students, and we kind of act as that middleman. So that's kind of where we started.
Another big factor is, obviously we're in Purdue right now. There's a really big push, and also there's been a lot of success at Salisbury in regards to entrepreneurship programs. So we kind of wanted to, take the next step and actually show, hey, to students, it is actually possible here in Salisbury to start a business, create revenue, and actually, it's one thing to take an idea and then turn it into reality.
We spoke to Bill Burke, the Director of Student Competitions, about what advice he would give to students who are interested in pursuing their business ideas.
You do not have to be in the business school. If you're in any of the other programs, you're hesitant about writing a business plan, we will provide students from the business school to help you write the business plan. We also have the support of the Small Business Development Center, and they will help guide you in the process. Most important thing right now is get involved, come up with an idea. We will help you flush it out from a business standpoint if you need that support and help.
For more information on how you can get involved in entrepreneurship opportunities and for a list of the spring competitions at SU, visit the Purdue School of Business website. This is Karis Lund reporting for SUTV.
Thanks, Karis. And now we'll turn it over to Kenzie Lee here in the studio to give us this week's weather.
Thank you so much, Brooke. My name is Kenzie Lee. So today we had a high of 55 degrees and a low of around 33 with 9-mile-an-hour winds. This is the surface map for today. This is the most current surface map. As you can see, the cold front that was bringing us all that rain over the weekend has moved off the coast. When we take a look over here in the western United States, there's a big trough coming through bringing in really cold weather that we're going to feel move into our area over the next couple of days. So this is the surface map for tomorrow. That trough has really started to cut into the northeastern United States and bring us some of that really cold weather by tomorrow. So we're going to have highs in only the 40s and our lows are going to be in the low to mid 20s over the weekend, and we're going to have winds coming in with that trough as well that are going to make those low temperatures feel even colder. So for the Thursday planner, tomorrow around 8 a.m. it's going to be 37 degrees. By 2 p.m. it's going to warm up to 48 degrees and be partially cloudy, and then by 6 p.m. it's still going to be partially cloudy and cool down to around 40 degrees. So for the 5-day forecast, tomorrow is going to be a high of 49 degrees and a low of 27. Those cold temperatures are going to persist into Friday and Saturday. We're going to have a low of 42 and 41 and lows in the mid to low 20s. On Sunday, it's going to be partially cloudy, a high of 48 degrees and a low of 40. And then Monday, we're going to have our next chance of rain with a high of 54 and a low of 30. Thank you so much, Brooke. Back to you.
Thanks, Kenzie. We'll be sure to bundle up with those cold temperatures coming our way. And as the end of the semester wraps up, many students flock to the brand new library to study for their final exams. Throughout the course of the semester, many students explored the added benefits to this larger space. Perry Daig has that story for us tonight.
Construction of SU's new Guerreri Academic Commons cost a whopping $111.4 million and has been a popular topic of discussion on campus. Sophomore Alexi Porfio feels that the comparison between GAC and Blackwell isn't even close.
GAC is 10 times better than Blackwell. There's absolutely more space, more floors.
Junior Josh Greenberg talked about how the new food court has provided a convenient location for students to grab a snack while in the library.
I really enjoy Hungry Minds, the cafe. It's really good. I mean, the food's really good. And the ability to be in the library studying and then go downstairs and get something to eat.
Junior Mike Boyko shared what he thought could be done to improve the amount of study areas for students.
When it's exam time, I think there could be a little more utilization of the space on the 4th floor. It seems like it's really open and they could have really put some more study rooms there.
Salisbury University's new academic commons opened just 3 months ago, and even though the 224,000 square foot facility offers many advancements over the old Blackwell library, there's still mixed opinions among students.
I think it would be wonderful if they had the 24-hour space in the whole library versus just a small area, because during finals week, it'll be too small for students.
I think one of the things that could be fixed is, like, in Blackwell we had a certain place where everyone was supposed to be quiet. I know they try to have quiet floors in this building, but I don't know how it works. I also think, like, the individual desks that we had in Blackwell were really well. These ones, they're all groups, or you have to sit on a couch and use a really low table.
While the future looks bright for Guerreri Academic Commons, only time will tell whether or not the building was worth the investment. For SUTV News, this is Perry Daig reporting.
And now we'd like to take a moment to say goodbye to two of our best members here at SUTV, our Vice President of Programming, Kevin Gay, as well as our Vice President of Production, Mitch Cannon, will be graduating at the end of next week and leaving our staff. And we just wanted to tell you from all of us here at SUTV Evening News, we thank the both of you so much for your amazing efforts to make this show everything that it is today. We are going to miss both of you so much. And thank you all for watching for our last show of the semester. We will see all of you in 2017. For all of us here at SUTV Evening News, I'm Brooke Reese. Good night.
Beside the Wayne Street Park.